back to the Ghetto Podcast. It's Thursday, April 9th, and you're locked in with your host, Love. Now look, whatever kind of day you're having, you picked the right place to be. This is where real talk lives. No filters, no pretending, just straight up vibes, stories, and a little bit of chaos if we're being honest. So get comfortable, turn the volume up just a little louder than you probably should, and let's get into it. Let's talk about life, what's going on out here, and whatever else decides to show up today. It's your time, it's your space. Let's ride.
Operate from. Okay? They look for resentment, grudges, bitterness, because that is their real estate. Wherever there's trauma, wherever there's unforgiveness, wherever there's a grudge, hostility towards a mother, a brother, wherever that's there, that is a land that we can buy and build a stronghold on. Stronghold. What is a stronghold? I want this on the screen for you so that you can fully understand this. In biblical terms and military terms, a stronghold is a fort or a fortress where soldiers gather to defend. Please don't miss this. I got to teach for a second. A stronghold, it is a fort or a fortress where soldiers go to defend. It is a defensive place in war. It is where soldiers gather to defend a kingdom or territory. So whenever a stronghold resides in your life or my life, that is a place where the enemy is going to defend because he has a grip on you there. Can I go a little deeper? Y'all didn't say nothing. I'm going to go to the left side. Can I go a little deeper? In my pastor ministry, and in my ministry tenure, I've noticed that there is a marriage between those who are offended and being defensive. There's a marriage between whoever is easily offended. They're also extremely defensive. They don't even recognize they're under this influence that the Apostle Paul is speaking about when he says there is this device that Satan could use to take advantage of us. Anytime you tell them the truth or try to hold them accountable or try to correct them, they get defensive because Satan, please hear me, Satan knows love conquers all. And when you love somebody, you tell them the truth. And what does the truth do? It sets you free. Okay. He knows that love conquers all. And when somebody loves you, they're going to tell you the truth. And the truth shall set you free. So let me get them to be offended by truth tellers. Anybody who tells you the truth, I have to somehow try to get them to be offended by them. Because I recognize that they can expose my grip. And that comes out many times as being defensive. So what hell loves to do, let me remove them from around the God voices in their life, because those God voices expose my grip. Let me remove them around sober-minded people, because sober-minded people can expose my grip. Let me remove them from a Christ-exalting atmosphere. Or while you're here, let me get you to be offended with the parking lot. Let me get you offended with somebody who said move a little faster, you're holding up traffic. Let me get you offended with a greeter, or offended with a brother or a sister. So while you're in this Christ-exalting atmosphere, you're so distracted by the offense that you can't even tap into an atmosphere that can make tumors dry up, can make depression fall off, can make anxiety fall off. I want you offended. Let me remove them from around people who have keen discernment, because people who have discernment can see the thing behind the thing. You said that you missed rehearsal because of this, but I really know based on your Snapchat or your Instagram what you are really doing, and I don't want you to call me out. Let me get you to be offended by truth tellers. If possible, those that God has ordained, please hear me, those that God has ordained and they are graced to lead you to another level of spiritual growth. If I can get you to have thoughts about them and have you carry this offense towards the people who will help you grow, you'll be blaming the church that you're not growing, but truth is there's an offense in your heart, y'all. There's an offense in your heart. Holy Spirit, why are we starting a new year off like this?
Luckily, Expedia had our back. No matter what kind of hotel you're looking for, you can save 10% or more on thousands of hotels.
There's an offense in your heart. Simply put, church family, offense is not just emotional, it's tactical. Lest Satan take advantage of us. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 10 and 11. Lest Satan take advantage of us. For we are not deceived. Depending on your translation, it can say, we are not outwitted by his schemes, by his deceptive strategies. There is this device that he's trying to use to cause us to walk around with offense. And this is what I've learned, church family. If Satan can't stop us, if Satan can't destroy us, if Satan can't distract us, if Satan can't kill us, he'll divide us. This is prophetic, family. Look at the climate of Western Hemisphere Christianity. We have a culture of Christians attacking Christians. Christian podcasters attacking other Christian podcasters. Pastors in pulpit doing diss sermons masquerading as zeal. Because Satan knows what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. When Jesus says, no kingdom divided against itself can stand. It's going to come to ruin. A city or a household that's divided, it can't stand. And so we're supposed to be in the army of the Lord, but we're in this army experiencing friendly fire. Instead of us shooting at the enemy, we're shooting at each other. And to add insult to injury, the person that's shooting at you is called pastor. The person that's shooting at you is called bishop. The person that's shooting at you is a spiritual leader. The person that's shooting at you is a brother or sister in Christ. Y'all forgive me, but I've just arrived at this place in my life. I'd rather an enemy that has and uses a dagger than a fake friend that uses a kiss. If you don't like me, say that. If you can't stand me, say that. But don't be kiki-keying in my face. So what this is doing, hear me, the attacking of our own, no other religion does this. The attacking of our own is leading people into a graveyard of secrecy. I tried to come to your event and I thought you would lead me to the chief cornerstone. I thought you would lead me to the rock of ages, but you're using that rock to stone me and you're demonizing me for my struggle. So you know what? Instead of me trying to confess my faults one to another, I end up seeing you use my fault as podcast material and you use my struggle as sermon content. So I'd rather deal with my depression than receive your judgment.
Preach, Jerry.
Bless you, girl. Because if I cannot destroy you, then I will strive to divide you. All these ministries, I got a deliverance ministry, I got an exposure ministry. I'm like, I've never heard anybody say, I have a restoration ministry. I'm called to the fallen. For those who have fallen, for the backslider, I am graced. For anybody who has backslidden, I have a gift for the prodigal. Anybody who has left the Father's house and they need to learn how to love Jesus again and not idolize a pastor but love his bride, which is the church, I'm called for you. When offense resides in the heart, it constructs a stronghold. That's number one. And number two, offense is a device Satan uses, lest Satan take advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. One device that he uses is a device of being offended, which is why justifying your grudge or justifying your bitterness is so frivolous, because you can't expect demons to flee from places that they're welcomed. I'm like, your grudge and your resentment, that's our welcome mat. What you talking about? You can't expect demons to flee from places that they are welcomed. Hear me, church family. This device of the enemy does not announce itself loudly. It's not as obvious as lust, nor is it as visually destructive as drunkenness. It's not preached about as much as cutting people off in toxic relationships, but it is just as deadly, if not more, because it often goes undetected, unaddressed, and undisturbed. And this particular device is not going to be your most viral sermon. It does not get much biblical exposition because it disguises itself as justification. It convinces us that our reaction is righteous, our isolation is wisdom, and our silence is strength, when truth be told, it's a device that is quietly sabotaging kingdom connections. Hear me, church family. It's a device that could hinder your prayers being answered. It interrupts your communion time with God. It can provoke cycles of self-sabotage, mental clutter, and polluting your discernment. And also, it can produce chronic anger and chronic resentment. And now we know medically what has not been released from the soul will manifest in the body. Hear me, hear me. The anatomy will bear what the soul refuses to release. Talk, Holy Spirit. The anatomy will bear what the soul refuses to release. And this manifests as hypertension. This manifests as heart disease and being emotionally exhausted. This is not a small issue, nor is it a personality flaw. It's warfare.
What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. Oh my gosh. To say I was busy is an understatement. I've been going hard in the paint. I am just hoping this weekend I don't have nothing to do. Pray hard. How are y'all living today? I rode my bike today for a little while, which was nice because I kind of knew that if I didn't enjoy that, was gonna just have a whole day of just all work, no play. Other than that, I really don't have nothing. I tried to start watching The Boys season. I don't even know what season it is, but I watched a little bit. I really haven't had a chance to sit down at all. Let's go ahead and hop into this news. Cardi B went live after her ex-husband Offset was injured, revealing that he owes her $950,000. According to her, he had borrowed the money from her, saying he risked ending up homeless. Cardi, you fell for that. Just do it. I don't know who did that. A woman who vanished when she was 13 in 1994 has just been found living her best life as a married mom and three of working for a private investigator. She vanished when she was 13. She now lives in a 5-bedroom house with her husband, Sean Holm, who's 49. She reportedly ran away, married him, had 3 sons, and that's her life. A Hawaii doctor accused of trying to unalive his wife on a hiking trail last year has been found guilty of attempted manslaughter following the several hours of deliberations over 2 days in the high-profile trial. Patti LaBelle, Patty, went to go see Cardi B. Man spotted trying to smuggle a child in the back of his stroller in Disneyland. With the rising cost of admission tickets, parents are getting creative. I ain't mad at him. Let's see. Raising a child in the United States now costs more than $300,000 over 18 years. I thought it would cost way more than that. I'm shocked. Just $300,000. Dippin' Dots is coming to a grocery store near you. Eligible young men will automatically be registered for U.S. military draft this year, 18 through 25. Police in the Bahamas arrest the husband of a U.S. woman who was aboard a boat and vanished. I was wondering why they kept talking about this. I'm like, he must have pushed her over because they just kept talking about it. At least one person has unalived and 2 others are missing after a parking garage for a children's hospital in Pennsylvania collapsed. Game of Thrones actor Michael Patrick has passed away at 35. Cagney Lacey is 80 years old. She still look good. Offset's being sued by a Detroit casino for over $100,000 in debt. Offset, hang it up. T-Pain and his wife have been together for 23 years. Victoria Monet, Jordan Childs, they were modeling for Beyonce's Secret launch party. The ketamine queen sentenced to 15 years for selling drugs to Matthew Perry. A Florida school bus driver was arrested after police say she drove a school bus full of children over railroad tracks as a train was approaching. She must have really been sick of them kids. Greece will ban access to social media for children under the age of 15. Stormy Daniels' lawyer Michael Avenatti has been released from prison. Big X the Plug sets the world record for the largest pair of boxers. Now, I thought he was on a diet. He literally said he was about to work out and he must still be eating good. Chick-fil-A staffers fired for jiggling their chest on TikTok. They said the only breast jiggling around here is our chicken breast. Charles Barkley lost a lot of weight. Somebody said he'd been eating Ozempic like Flintstone vitamins. It was good though. Rihanna spotted out with her daughter Rocky. She's a cutie. Crumble Cookies is now selling a cookie with the amount of sugar you would get in 11 Krispy Kreme donuts, they said. The cookie has 69 ingredients, including one that crosses the blood-brain barrier. I really can't stand Crumble, which is wild. Like, Crumble is just that sweet that I can't even take it. And I love cookies. A payroll error led to a Jonesboro woman who normally earns $16.50 an hour getting paid $16,000 an hour. She was paid nearly $19,000 for a single 12-hour shift. The company found out when they asked for the money back. She refused, and now she's facing a felony charge. So this fight broke out between the Braves and I forget the other two, the Angels. But yeah, he swung on dude with a baseball in his hand. He had a baseball he clocked him with. Which, thank God he had that helmet on, because that would have been some serious damage. This is going to be the Jacksons. There's Coleman Domingo. playing the daddy, Nia Long playing Catherine, and then Jafar Jackson is playing Michael. But Nia looks so good. I mean, they all look good, but Nia looks really good. Gilgo Beach serial unaliver Rex Harmon admitted that he strangled and dismantled 8 SMEX workers and dumped their bodies along desolate stretches of Long Island. This guy looks creepy to me. When they do the movie about him, like, he looked creepy in real life. I can't even imagine who they'll get to play him, but he looks scary right now. Judge Mathis's wife files to dismiss the divorce. They are officially back together. Judge Mathis said he was getting his wife back, y'all. Linda went on down to the courthouse and said, go on and get him off them papers.
Kai, you don't love me, Kai? Whoever loved me, raise your hand. Kai, you don't love me, Kai?
Kai said, no, I'm sick of you, actually.
Shit, my bad, man. My bad, man. I was asleep, man. My bad. Shit, I didn't even know you turned me on. All right, make that left. Make that left. Go down the street. Keep going. Shit, make that right, slight right. And about 2.3 miles, make that left right here. Yeah, make that left right here. Yeah, shit, shit. Roll down the window for me. Let me see what the hell. This it right here, right?
Nah, man, this ain't it.
Shit, you typed in the right, shit? Shit, hold on. Back it up for me, back it up. Hold on, stop right here. Shit, hold on. Siri, Lakes by the Bay Port.
Starting route to Lakes by the Bay.
Nigga, you using another GPS? Man, listen here. Man, listen here, man. You don't know where you going.
He using a GPS for the GPS.
Hold on. What did you say?
He said, what's up?
Hey, what did you say?
It's nice. What's up?
And who was it?
Chase.
And who is he?
A boy.
He's a boy. Is he your friend?
Mommy?
Huh?
He's still my boy.
He's what? He's your what?
No, he told me I'm the honey.
You was a honey. Hold on.
You're already cutting up.
I came to pick up my order that I placed online, and the cashier at the front was like, have a good day, thank you for saving lives, because I'm wearing my scrubs. And I get in my car right now. Why am I thinking about it? I'm like, sir, if only you knew I work at the abortion clinic.
One time my grandma was having a heart attack, and it was a real heart attack, but I didn't believe it because she was always faking having seizures and strokes. And I was so used to her crying wolf for attention all the fucking time. The one time she had a real fucking heart attack, I looked her dead in her fucking eyes. It was like, stop playing. I went in the room to check on her. I just so happened to walk by, and she was just looking funny. She was looking real funny in the bed, and I thought she was just being a weirdo, because there was plenty of times where I walked past my grandma room, through my grandma room, and she was in there diddling herself. You know, I don't know. Mind you, at the time, we shared a fucking room. Yes, my grandmother made me and my twin sister live with her in a room because me and my twin sister had a room together, but then she decided to move in some random ass Hispanic man in her house that we didn't know into a room. And he took our room, and then her pervert ass son took the other room. So then we were forced into a little ass room with my grandmother. And it was fucking terrible because every time you go in her room and she in there sleeping, she be snoring the loudest fucking snore that you can hear from fucking China. But I just happened to look at her a little bit closer, and she was in her fucking convulsing. And I thought, oh my gosh, here this bitch go again. So I walked out the room, and I said, I'll check on her later just to see if it's real or not. But for now, I don't believe it. So now at this point, I go back into the room, and, you know, I just peek in. And I remember I stood by the door, and she was still looking kind of funny. And then I walked up to her a little bit closer, and she was looking even funnier. And I still didn't know at this point if this was like a real seizure, if I should call the hospital or not, you know, if she was dying. I didn't know what the hell was going on. So then I left the room again. So then this Hispanic man that was living with my grandma, he went into the room to check on her because he had said that he was trying to get a hold of her and he wasn't able to. So he went in there. All of a sudden, he's like, okay, Rashonda, you need to call 911, call 911. And so I called 911, but before they got there, you know, he's telling me, go check on her, go make sure she's okay before the ambulance come and everything like that, because I don't know what to tell them when they get here. So I go in the room, and she's in there, like, really convulsing, and then I'm starting to think, like, oh, no, though, like, it looks real. Oh, no. My grandmother was a perpetual fucking liar. She was an exaggerator. She would always lie for fucking attention. And she probably still to this day thinks that nobody fucking knows that she lies about some of her health problems for fucking attention. Also, please mind what my eyes look like. I am taking a break from lashes, and I feel like without lashes, my eyes always be looking just like that. So the ambulance gets there, and they ask me, like, do you know where her medications are? Do you know what medications she takes? Can you please, whatever medications that she's on, whatever she takes, can you please let us know? Bring it over here, put it in a bag. Like, they wanted me to put it in a Ziploc bag, anything that she takes and all that kind of stuff. And then I forgot what they asked me to write down, but I remember they asked me to write something down for them. I had a sticky note and a pen, and it was something obviously dealing with her. And as I'm writing it down, she's laying there, and they got this little they got this little face mask on her, right? And she's like struggling to breathe a little bit, and I just happened to like look up over her, and it took every ounce of child inside of me, okay, to not laugh the fuck in her face. If you guys don't know me, I have to preface these videos by saying this because not everybody knows me or my story with my grandmother and all that kind of stuff. You guys know I fucking hate my grandmother. She's still living. She's an evil ass bitch. She's still fucking living because evil never fucking dies. And I hate that bitch. So that's why I'm telling the story a little bit heartless. And she was always known to be a fucking liar. But I just so happened to look up from writing this information on this fucking sticky note. And I look at her, and she got her arms extended, reaching for me. The fuck you doing that for? This is a woman that has never so much as given me a hug. She's never said I love you. She's never given me a compliment. She's always berating me, knocking my head between the washer and dryer. She's always abusing me. And now, I guess when this bitch is thinking that maybe she's about to die, she's feeling her fucking heart attack or whatever the fuck, allegedly, she thinks she about to give me a hug on her fucking deathbed. Not in here, bitch. I look right up at her while I'm writing down, just like this. It kept on fucking writing, because who the fuck? So the EMTs get her out of bed, put her on the gurney, and they take her away. Now, I was in elementary school at the time. I don't remember what age I was, what grade I was in, but I do know this was elementary school that I was in at the time. So I was pretty young, and I remember not feeling any kind of sympathy for her. And I remember feeling especially excited, thinking that it was a possibility that she was never going to come back. Mind you, I would have been at home, me and my twin sister, this Hispanic man, and my grandma's pervert ass son in the house. And I wasn't upset about that because then I knew at least I wouldn't be getting, you know, the abuse from my grandmother anymore. Just for this bitch to come back like 2 nights later, raising fucking hell. Didn't you just have a fucking heart attack? And you got the strength to knock me in the back of my motherfucker? Yeah.
Okay.
So if my frontal lobe is fully developed by now, is this like Is this as smart as I'm getting? So if my front...
For real. You gotta get every last drop.
I really hate when my job gets their money's worth out of me. Like, y'all really had me in here working today. I really hate...
No, for real. For real. Every penny out of me.
Bro, I never said you was going with me, dude. Bro, I didn't say that. Dude, I never told you was going with me. This dude. You wanna go out?
He know he about to leave. That's how my dog is. When you get her a little leash, she's like ready to go.
My mama done gave me the job to hide the Easter eggs this year. And I done hit them. I done put them up. I done hit them each and every way you could think of. I done put them in all kind of places. I done made it hard, just like how they did when I was a kid. But then she give me the $300 gold egg. Okay, where I'ma hide this at? I decided to hide it up my ass. In between both cheeks. $300 up my ass. Who is worthy enough to go through my ass and get this $300? Cause one thing for sure, two things for certain. I ain't finna let no kids, nobody, play in my ass for $300. So that $300 is took. Happy Easter.
He done jacked the kids.
This job that I applied and interviewed for and didn't get is hiring again for the same position. So I applied again and I directly emailed the two people I interviewed with. Surprise! I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. I decide when this is over.
Get him, queen.
This lady just yelled at me and called me little white bitch. Oh my god, little.
Okay, I am currently looking at your application right now, and the first thing I would like to know is, what made you want to work here at our Chuck E. Cheese?
Well, I always enjoyed going to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid, and listen, I'm gonna be completely honest. I just really want a job, and I'm very eager to work. Very eager.
Well, I can appreciate the honesty. Okay, I see you applied for our balloon blower position, which means you will be blowing balloons for when we host kids' birthday parties. When is the first time you ever blew a balloon?
Yeah, I don't think I can recall the first time I blew a balloon. I don't really get asked that.
When is the last time you blew a balloon then?
Yeah, I don't think I can recall that either. I guess at a birthday party at some point. I'm sorry, you just don't really keep track of stuff like that, you know?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We're looking for somebody with 12 years of professional balloon blowing experience. And I can just tell this isn't gonna work. It isn't gonna work. So it's gonna be a no from us. Because I can just tell by the way you're explaining it, your heart isn't in it for real. Your heart isn't in it. I'm just not feeling moved. I just don't think you...
Hold on. Who do y'all niggas think y'all are?
Pardon me?
I said, who do y'all... You talking about experience. Who do y'all niggas think y'all are?
We're Chuck E. Cheese.
Bro, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me.
I mean, sir, I'm sorry, but...
I've been applying for jobs for like 3 weeks straight every single day. Every single day. Y'all gonna hire me at this job.
Sir.
Y'all gonna hire me.
Sir, listen, I can tell you really want to work. I can tell, but you just don't fit like the team that we got here. We have a team full of all-stars. And with you, I just don't feel that hunger. Like, we're looking for a LeBron of balloon blowers, and you just don't got that dog.
Nigga, y'all are Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm I'm just being honest.
The position is a balloon blower. Like, y'all pay $6 an hour, and you talking to me.
Wait. Hold on. 1 second. We pay 6 Chuck E. Cheese coins an hour. Not $6. 6 Chuck E. Cheese coins, and that amounts to like $3 an hour. I just want to make sure that's understood. I don't want you spreading that misinformation in the streets and get people confused. But yeah, I just heard you just exhale right there. And just by that, I can tell you just not built for this life, little bro.
Get off my phone.
Because we got real professionals that would have called static if they...
You right. I'm a robber, nigga.
When I try to tell y'all what to use for y'all teeth and y'all don't listen, I'll never understand. Flossing is essential. Soft bristle toothbrush is essential. Mouthwash before you brush your teeth is essential. Not rinsing with water after you brush is essential. You floss first. You mouthwash second. Or you can do like I do. I like to floss, string floss, water pick with the mouthwash and the water pick, brush for 2 minutes, and then tongue scrape.
I can't get down with soft bristles. That's my only downfall. Hey, soft bristles. I'm a medium girl.
Man, this boy coming down the street. Bicycle. No tires. All rim. Scooting and booting down the street. No inner tube. Slide. I'm talking about rolling. On the bike. No tires.
Hey, look.
No air.
No
inner tube. But I'ma make it happen. You got me fucked up. Got a seat though. Already, I'm finna see if I got something for you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, don't go nowhere. Yeah, I hope we strike it rich. I'ma come find your ass. I got $1 in this motherfucker. I think. You look good. Man, boy, I got $1. Man, you look blind. Yeah, here, come get your $1, man. Go on, bring me. I'm finna come get your motorcycle on. Yeah, here you go, kid, folks. Yeah. But boy ain't got an inner tube, no rubber, no nothing on that mother.
He just feeling all gravel. You gotta give it to the man. He got somewhere to be. Bicycle, no ties, no flats, boneless bikes, scooting and booting. Listen, that's how my week is going, like his bike. Y'all, we be back tomorrow. Stay blessed. Hey.